All right, we're going to keep working with our robots. I want you guys to understand how layers work. But before we get to layers, I want you guys to get your screen view, which is what you see when you open up Illustrator, so that you have the view called Essentials Classic. So you get to Essentials Classic by going to Window, Workspace, and these are all the different workspaces you can find. So I just want to show you what happens. We're going to go to Automation, and watch what happens when I go to Automation. Watch what happens to our toolbar. So Workspace, Automation. Okay, so that changed up our toolbar quite a bit. Took a lot of options out. So we're going to go back to Essentials Classic because that's what we want. So once you open that up, it'll be available up here, this window. Or you can always go to this window, Workspace, Essentials Classic. And here we have our toolbar back. So I want to talk about layers. I've already created a background layer here. Layers work like pancakes. They stack on top of each other. So I've already created this background layer, and I'm going to turn it on. And there it is. And that's our color study. See, our robot kind of mixes in. We can take our layers and we can move them. We can take the robot and move it down. I can turn the layers on and off. And I can create a new layer if I want. So I'm going to create a new layer so you can see how this works. Go over here to this pancake or hamburger, whatever they call it. Click on it. Open up new layer. And I'm going to name my layer Orange Circle. I'm going to draw an orange circle. Let OK. So now I have my orange circle, and I can move this around, but I'm going to draw an orange circle, and it's going to appear below the robot and above the background. So I've already got orange selected. You guys should be familiar with these tools by now. The ellipse tool. Hold my finger on the shift key and I get a perfect circle. And there it is. It is in between the robot and the background. So again, if I want to move the orange circle up to the top, I can bring the robot down below. Now the orange circle's on top. I can turn it off, turn it on. I can bring the orange circle down back to behind the robot. And if I bring it behind the background, it's covered by the background. So I'm going to turn the background off. There's my orange circle. So while you're building out your robots, I want you to understand how layers work. And that's what we're going to work on. Your final project, I want you to have all 4 robots with backgrounds, and I want you to put them together in one piece just like this. Let's see if I can go to presentation mode. Presentation mode. Okay. So you're going to end up with a piece you're going to turn in like this. Your name will be down in the right-hand corner. So ask me questions.